Function of sodium and potassium in the body. Sodium and potassium are ions. Ions are defined as molecules that carry a positive or negative charge. More specifically, sodium and potassium are cations, which means that they carry a positive charge. Sodium is the main cation outside cells, whereas potassium is the main cation inside cells. The correct balance of sodium and potassium across the cell is necessary for proper cell functioning. The differences in the concentrations of sodium and potassium across the cell cause a difference in charge between the inside and outside of cells, which is known as the membrane potential. Normally, the outside of the cell is a little bit more positively charged as compared to the inside. We call this situation the resting potential. Certain stimuli may trigger the influx of sodium from the outside to the inside of the cell by opening special channels in the cell membrane that transport sodium. As a consequence, the charge across the membrane is changed. The decrease in negative charge inside the cell following influx of positively charged sodium ions is called depolarization. Depolarization of cells is critical for numerous body functions, such as the transmission of impulses along nerves, muscle contraction, heart function, and release of hormones from cells. After depolarization, the resting potential, and thereby the balance of sodium and potassium across the cell membrane, is restored via a special pump that transports sodium from inside to outside the cell and potassium from outside to inside the cell. Sodium and potassium have a major function in maintaining fluid balance. Most of the fluid in the body is present inside cells, but about 1/3 of the fluid in the body is present outside cells. This is called extracellular fluid and can be further divided into the fluid in between cells, interstitial fluid, and the fluid present in the blood. Sodium and potassium play an important role in making sure that fluid is properly distributed across the 3 fluid compartments. Changes in the concentration of sodium in the blood and interstitial fluid may lead to excessive fluid buildup in a tissue, a condition referred to as edema.